Hello and welcome to Me, the Wife and Wrexham AFC.
A weekly podcast and YouTube channel where we discuss all things Wrexham.
So sit back, put your feet up, relax and let's get stuck in.
Hello and welcome to episode 170 of Me, the Wife and Wrexham AFC. How you doing?
I'm good. It's always a bit weird, isn't it, when there's no football?
It's
I
dull.
don't know. Me and our son have been to play football this morning, which is nice. It just means that you're not. I think with when the games are on, you're always sort of. You plan everything around the football. So as much as I miss it, I think it is quite nice to sort of go, oh, well, I can go and do that whenever I want and not have to plan it around. So I like that aspect of there being no football. But yeah, you're right. It's dull, isn't it? It is really dull when there's no game. But
I've had a bit of a week this week, haven't I?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
So I have... Like, Ryan is always complaining that I don't listen.
Which is being proved to be sort of true now.
Well, yes. But I have been told by health officials, whatever you want to call them. Health people. That I am, that my hearing in my right ear is pretty,
bad.
Really bad.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I am not sure, one, why you're shocked at that, and two, why it took you a medical professional to tell you that when I've been telling you that for years.
Because you're not a medical professional, so...
But as it turns out, I was right.
You were right, but so I've got to wait for an audiology appointment now, which is fabulous. I got told a few other things as well, but... Yeah, I'm.
Everything that they said, I believed until the point when they said that you were 5'6", and I was like, I think it's just thrown the
I've been telling everyone I'm 5'3" all my life.
Yeah, because
not all my life, obviously.
And it just threw the validity of the whole appointment into question for me when they said that you are 5'6". It's a bit like the
Elliot Lee thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. A Wikipedia page saying you're 5'6". Everyone's going, absolutely not.
Well, actually, I'm not 5'6". I'm 5'5.5".
Oh, you added a half on already then?
No, he
you added 2.5 on by any chance?
No, I'm 5'5.5". I'm very happy about that. Alfie's quite happy about that as well because he's been telling people he's 5'3" because he's the same size as me. But now he's taller because he's the same size as me. Anyway, let's talk about this week's show. So if I talk louder than I usually do, probably I won't.
You've been deaf for years. This isn't something that's happened this week.
I know.
You've just had it confirmed.
I know, and the worst thing is you're sitting on my right-hand side. So if you say something, I'll be like, what was that? What?
It's been like that for I mean, yeah. Go on.
It's bad. Anyway, on this week's show, we recap the season so far, as there has been no football, so we thought this is the best time to recap on that. We're going to catch up on some correspondence.
Because we've been awful. We got to be honest. We have had loads of messages, and we see the messages.
We do reply to some of them, but sometimes
we've had so many recently, haven't we?
Yeah.
And then we've gone, we'll come back to that. And then some of them were relevant to sort of certain weeks, so we've had to so we're just going to do a bit of a catch up on all of the stuff that we wanted to read out and never did for whatever reason. Not going back 3 years, but just recent-ish, and we're going to try and do a bit of a correspondence catch-up, I think.
We're also going to look we're going to do an international roundup, because obviously there's been international games last week whilst the international break was on, and we're going to look ahead at our away game at Stoke City, which I am beyond excited about for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. Is it because it's close, do you think? Does it give it... When a team are... I'll use close in adverted... what are they called?
Commas?
Commas, yeah, that's it. it's about 45 minutes to an hour away. That to me is close.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's
Well,
the
plenty of
closest.
Americans and Canadians listen to this going, oh my God, that's literally like your next door neighbour.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I think even in British terms, that's close, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just down the road. So
So no, I don't think that's the reason. I'm just excited because
you've not been there before, have you?
I've not been there before. I love an away day. Yeah, and I'm just excited. Because I think it's because it's the first game back after the international break as well.
There is that. Yeah.
And we're also going to do the quiz as well. So
yeah, so let's do a little 9-game recap, which feels weird to sort of do, but I've done some stats for us just to run through. So we're 18th at the moment out of 24 teams in the championship, which I don't think is too shabby, but we'll come on to what your opinion of the season so far is and mine as well. So we've won 2, drawn 4, lost 3. We've got a total of 10 points out of a possible 27. So when you say we've got 10 points, you go, oh, it's not bad. And then you go out of 27 and you go, yeah, I'm not sure about that. Maybe that's why we're 18th. The top team have got 19 points, so they're 9 ahead of us. That's Coventry at the moment. The bottom team have got 3, which is Sheffield United. They're 7 points behind us. So they've won 1 game and they've literally lost every other game that they've played. We're 4 points above the relegation zone. We're 5 points off the playoffs. So even though our position would sort of dictate we're near the bottom, or certainly well into the bottom half, 5 points off the playoffs or 4 points off relegation zone sort of paints a picture that we're about halfway sort of thing. Few good results and we're right up there, and a few negative ones and maybe we're sort of drifting towards the bottom. We've scored 14 goals this season, which is the 4th most in the league. So that's quite impressive. We're creating chances and we're scoring goals.
yeah,
We've conceded 15 though, which is also the 4th most in the league. So
it's kind of
one
give
side,
with one hand, take with the other.
yeah, pretty much. So we've conceded more goals than we've scored. Obviously not great. But I think I would be more concerned if we'd conceded half as many, but maybe only scored 5 or 6. That I'd be more
kind
worried
of even
by
Stevens, isn't it, at the moment?
We're creating chances.
Yeah.
We're scoring goals. And I think if you can just tighten up defensively, then I think we're going to be okay. For me, anyway, because, like I say, you'd be more worried if we weren't scoring. And we are. And we're creating chances. And it's not as if we're scoring all the chances we're getting. We're creating chances that we're missing as well. So, our sort of XG is quite high compared to the rest of the league at the moment. Home versus away form. So home...
It's mad.
It is. It's strange, isn't it? So home form, we've got 3 points from 5 games. So that's 3 points from a potential 15 at home. So that's no wins, 3 draws, 2 losses. We've scored 7 and conceded 10. That puts us 18th in the league for home form.
Mm-hmm.
Which
is where we are.
Which is where we are, yeah.
Yes.
Away form, we've got 7 points from 4 games. So 7 points from a potential 12 away. So that's 2 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss. And that so we've scored 7, conceded 5 away from home. So we've scored the same amount home and away.
Mm-hmm.
But we've conceded double the amount at home than we have away.
I find that bizarre.
I find it so bizarre, considering I know this is a step up.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it should always be our home form that's carrying us.
But it's all away, which is,
at the moment. So we're 9th in the league, just based on away form at the moment, which is not too shabby at all. I'm more than happy with that. unbeaten in our last 4 games in the league. We're unbeaten in our last 5 in all competitions. That's very positive for me. I know it's been like draw, draw central.
Still points though, isn't it?
It is points. I do very much think that drawing all the time makes you relegation fodder in a way. If you're constantly drawing, you're not picking up them wins. But keeping the points ticking over is a positive thing at the moment, whatever it might be. You know, we played Derby at home. A lot of people felt that was a game we should have won. Not necessarily on the performance, but maybe pre-game, a lot of people were saying, right, this is a game we need to go out and win. And we didn't. So there's that side of it. But then there's the Leicester away side of that, where you go, maybe that's
anything from it.
Maybe that's a point that nobody expected us to get. You know, so it does sort of flip-flop between the two. So our next 4 league games, we will face the teams currently sitting in first, which is Coventry, and that's on the 31st of October. Second, which is Middlesbrough, and that's away on the 25th of October. And 5th, which is Stoke, and that's the 18th of the 10th. So we are playing 1st, 2nd, and 5th in our next 4 games. Oxford's sandwiched in the middle of there, and they're in the relegation zone at the moment. But we've got some big games coming up, and some may argue that the Oxford game, which I sort of left out of that, of that sort of little scenario, then is possibly the most important, with them being in and around the relegation zone last season, in and around the relegation zone again 9 games in this season. Some may argue that is our most important game, to go out and beat somebody that is going to be in and around that sort of area where you are currently sitting. Maybe not where you aspire to be, but where you currently are. You have to be realist, and so go, right, this is where we are. And, you know, so, maybe that is the most important out of all of them. You know, maybe losing to 1st and 2nd currently in the league isn't the end of the world, but losing or dropping points to someone that's in and around where you are or around the relegation zone, potentially that is a bit of a problem.
It's a Wednesday game as well, isn't it? Which is...
Oxford, I know. Yeah, bizarre. So, Sian, let's go with you first. So, I suppose the question is sort of twofold, threefold maybe. Where did you think we were going to end up before the season started?
What, at this point?
No. Where did you think we were going to finish the season before a ball was kicked? And then 9 games in, has your opinion changed? Have you sort of looked at it again and gone, oh, maybe I was a bit too overeager with that, or maybe I undersold it? Or what is your opinion now, and does that differ from your opinion right at the start of the season before that first game?
Well, I think at the start of the season, when we recorded our episode before the season started, I think I said... and we did like a little stint for another podcast saying where we think we'd be. And I think I said about 12, 13, around that area. Yeah. Which obviously now, I don't think I over-egged it a bit. I thought we were capable of that. Yeah. And I do still think we're capable of that. Okay. I just think we've had a little bit of a run of bad luck. Okay. But I do definitely think that the team that we've got, obviously, we've got to bear in mind, we've had pretty much...
Can I veto the word gel before you go any further?
Did I say gel?
No, you didn't. No. I'm just going to veto it before you get to that point.
Okay, no, I wasn't going to say gel. Okay. Yeah, we have to understand that we've had pretty much a new squad. And...
do they need time to...
No. Well, yeah, no. I know you said we're not allowed to say it, but I'm just going to kind of skirt around the word. Yeah. And basically say that they did need time to kind of get used to each other's ways and, you know, how they play and their tactics and all this kind of... And Parky's way of working as well.
Yes.
Because let's face it, Parky's way is very... not out there, but it's
regimented.
Yeah,
I think
and
is the word.
It's quite different from a lot of managers that they may have worked with in the past.
Yeah.
So I think that was a big thing. But I do believe that we are, we're not losing every single game. All right, we're not winning every single game, but that wasn't to be expected. We've jumped from National League to League Two to League One, to the Championship in such a condensed period of time. I'm not. I'm not. You can't call me a new fan anymore because I've been watching.
You can't
for a few
really,
years.
no.
But I would say that
for the purposes of marketing and drawing people in, new fan.
Yeah.
But actually, probably not. No.
I think. Oh, see, now you've made me lose my train of thought. Now.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think because we've promoted so quickly and we've jumped to the different leagues in such a small space of time. I think some people might think, oh, do you know what? We should get promoted and we should get, back to back.
Do you mean Wrexham fans? Do you mean certain Wrexham fans?
Sometimes, yeah. I'm not gonna put international fans just in that because that's wrong because some.
No, my point was, did you mean fans of Wrexham or did you mean other people?
No, fans of Wrexham.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Other people who support other teams think we should be relegated now.
Or leave and go and play in the Welsh leagues.
Yeah. What I'm saying is I'm talking about Wrexham fans.
Yeah.
As a whole, some not as a whole, but some may think, yeah, you know what, we've promoted in like we should, that we're capable of promoting again. But going from League One to the Championship is a massive jump.
It is a huge jump.
And I feel we're 18th at the moment. Yes, it's disappointing that we're not winning more games, but I'm not disappointed with the team. I think that once we've, settled is a different word to gel. Once we've settled, and that is starting to happen, I do believe that our team has as much right as any of the other Championship teams in this league. I think we are a good, strong team, and yeah, I think. Just in a nutshell, that wasn't really in a nutshell, but I think where we are at the moment, I possibly may not think we deserve to be there. Maybe we do deserve to be a little bit higher.
Okay.
But I'm not like, I'm going to say it. I do think we will finish 12th, 13th.
Yeah.
I just think we need, it's 9 games in at the end of the day. It's not like we're 20 games in and we're like going, oh.
Yeah, I think it's a fair assessment, really. I think I was similar to you. I think it was sort of like, I don't know if I was expecting mid-table or hoping for mid-table, because obviously they're two very different things. The start of the season, I think it doesn't matter how long you've been a fan. I think when you've sat there and watched your team for 3 straight seasons, winning, I think you have a slight expectation that is going to continue, regardless of personnel, and regardless, it's a wave that you're just going to keep riding. Yeah. And I think the realist in me sort of went, give your head a little bit of a wobble here. That isn't going to happen. But I think you've always got that positivity, haven't you? Going, no, it's all right. We're gonna ride that wave and we're gonna keep winning. And I think quite quickly what the Championship does is it gives you a little bit of a slap, and it goes. It might have worked in previous divisions. You can't keep going the way you have been, and it's not
unbeaten at home.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. That's not happening here. And yeah, a little bit of a reality check for everyone, and I think even the people who were like, look. We're not going to win a lot of games, and all this sort of stuff. I think even in the back of their mind, they might have been, but maybe, and
I don't think you can call yourself a fan if you don't have that positive in the back.
No,
but you've got to have every
you can't be negative all the time. No, exactly. You can't. So I think for me, it was. I've had the firm reality check of this first 9 games. I think I'm quite happy we've had an international break now, because I think it's a good time to sort of sit back a little bit, just reflect and reset and sort of push forward. Unbeaten in 4 in the league is amazing, albeit it would be nice to have a couple more points than the 6 that we've got out of the last 4 unbeaten. But it's not to be scoffed at all. You know, I think one more victory out of the last 4 games, 2 wins, 2 draws, and I think the whole mindset is different. Then, you know, even though it's such a small margin of 8 points versus 6 points, I think just one win flips everything a little bit, and you feel a little bit different. You're obviously a little bit further higher up a little bit higher up the league as well. I was similar to you, mid-table. I still feel mid-table because I'm starting to see certain things. I'm starting to see players understand each other.
They're gelling.
I'm starting to see players understand each other's games a little bit more. And that for me is the most important thing. I think Dom Hyam coming in is been huge, because I can see him. Great player, and I'm very happy that someone like that has come in. I think he is equally as important coming in as someone like Kiefer Moore or Josh Windass or you know, anyone like that, or Issa Kabori. I think you need that firm, solid anchor in the middle, especially when you've got 2 young lads playing to your left and your right. I'm really happy, and I that's just going to get better and better. The midfield's the thing that intrigues me, because we've got such great midfielders. We touched on it last week of where the hell does Ollie Rathbone fit into this now? Because there's an argument for you can't take any of them midfielders out at the moment. You really can't. So I don't know. So that intrigues me over the coming weeks of what happens, and I dare say we're going to see a bit of rotation, because you yourself said it last week. Kiefer looked tired in the last game. He did look tired, especially in that last 20 minutes. And you sort of go, international break came at the right time. He's gone away with Wales, and he's playing with Wales, so it's not as if he is getting that break. But yeah, it's rotation's going to be key for us, and it's about getting everybody on the same page, on the same level. To help us push on this season, but I'm going to stick with mid-table. Yeah. I don't see anything at the moment. Look, we've got another international break in a month.
I don't get why.
World Cup year next year, isn't it? So we got to get you got to get all the qualifying games in. But then that's the last international break until March. After next month, so it'd be interesting to see what's happened by the time we get to the next international break. We've got some very tough games coming up.
Yeah.
So, excuse me, I got a big hiccup. But yeah, so it'd be interesting to see. Look, we've asked quite a few people to give their opinion on where they feel that we are at the moment. We've had quite a few in. We've picked a few out, and we're going to play them and sort of talk through them while we do that. So the first one we have is Rick O'Brien. So let's crack on with this. Let's have a look.
Hi, it's Richard O'Brien from the other London, Ontario, Canada. Beginning this season, I was very fearful of relegation, but the team's improved so much and so many new great players. It's been really, really exciting. We still haven't reached our peak yet, but the team is really coming together, and the games have been so exciting and so close, and just to experience some of the other teams' venues, and it's been amazing to watch. Big thank you to me, the wife, and Wrexham AFC, my favorite podcast, for taking me with them and be my eyes and ears at the different stadiums. And to hear their podcast each Monday and get the behind-the-scenes information has been great. And I really think we can take a run at the playoffs. Have a great season.
That's it. So that's interesting. So he's sort of saying there that he feels like we can have a run at the playoffs. I don't know, because he talked about us moving in the right direction there, and it'd be interesting to see what the ceiling is for this team, because it is in its infancy at the moment, and it is getting better all the time.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to go, right, if this team was going to stay at this level throughout the whole season, you sort of get a good idea of where you're going to end up. But the teams, this is against established teams who've only brought in maybe 2, 3, 4 new players, as opposed to changing almost your whole first starting 11.
Yeah.
So it is going to be interesting to see what the ceiling is for this team. Are we good enough to compete with the top 6 in this division, on a game-by-game basis? Or are we looking at competing with the next 6 or the next 6? So it is, like Rick sort of says there, it is interesting to see how the team are developing, I think.
And you are more than welcome to come along with us, Rick, when we do our away games and things.
Yes, yeah. We love doing it. So, right, next one. Oh, it's your friend.
This is Dave, who I work with, who very kindly contributed. So
this is a video. This one, so we'll play this one.
Hi, I'm Dad Jones from Hope. Before the season started, I'd have taken finishing 21st. Now the new players are starting to settle in. I've got higher expectations, and I think we can actually finish in the top half of the league. At this stage of the season, after 9 games, I wouldn't have thought we'd have been above both Sheffield clubs, Blackburn, Norwich and Derby. I think, end of the season, we can finish as the top club in Wales.
That's an interesting point that Dave's done there, because
if you noticed, he did a cheeky little grin at the end of that as well. I had to say thank you when he did that, because I thought it was so funny.
It would, I think, is that within your consciousness of being the best club in Wales?
It's weird, isn't it? Because you think we're a country, we're Wales, we're a country, but, we've got other Welsh team. Well, another Welsh team in this league. But yeah, as much as, you love your fellow Welshmen and all that, Welsh people, sorry, should I say, you kind of do think, we need to beat them. Yeah. It would be nice to do that. It would, but it's Swansea looking good this season. Yeah.
So I don't know how that one's going to go.
That's one game that I'm not looking forward to going to.
Really?
Yeah, we're obviously, hopefully we're going to Swansea.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
I don't know. I'm scared because like derbies, they've just got like this, this infamous thing about them, haven't they? Like
who? Oh, derbies.
Just derbies in general. And
if you want to call it a derby,
it's
it
a Welsh
depends.
derby. It's not like a local derby.
Some people will go, this is not a derby. And some people will go, oh, well, it is because it's 2 Welsh guys. Look.
We're going to class it as a derby. So come at me if you want. It's a Welsh derby, whichever way you look at it. It's 2 Welsh teams playing each other. It's a derby.
But you wouldn't say that for 2 English teams playing each other.
No, because there's so many bloody English teams. But like Man City, Man United,
you get the point.
Aston Villa and...
Well, Man City, Man United's in the same city.
Yes, but
they're... Let's not get bogged down with what a derby is or not. Anyway.
I'm calling it a derby. Don't care. So I'm concerned about that game, but also excited because, they're, our fellow Welsh team. So you kind of want to give a good...
account of yourself. There you go. Finish your sentence.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't, because I couldn't think
I've only
of the
met
word.
Dave once. Dave strikes me as someone that I could go for a drink with and not be bored for quite a few hours.
Oh my God, he is just... I absolutely love Dave. I think he's brilliant. I mean, I've not known him for that long. I've only known him for like 3 months because I've only been in my job for 3 months. But I feel like I've known him for a long, long time because we've got like a same interest in football. And
he seems like a mushroom.
Eh?
Fun guy.
He is a fun guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful. You tell him a dad. God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
so,
edit that out because that was quite embarrassing
I might have
for you
to edit
then.
that out. I don't know what the hell that was. Right. Next one. Let's go.
Hello from Saginaw, Michigan, USA. This is Tim Yaki. Well, 9 games into the season, we're not the worst team. We're not the best team. And that's what I was hoping for, would be right in the middle. Actually, we're holding our own with not winning at home. But with the injured players coming back, I'm hoping for a top 10, bottom 10 finish for the year. Just crazy to believe we're playing with teams like Swansea, Queen's Park Ranger, Norwich, Leicester City, and holding our own for the most part. It just blows my mind how far the team has come in a short time. So up the town, and hopefully you guys have a great week. Cheers.
Cheers, Tim.
I love the way he says Norwich.
Norwich. I like
love
that.
it.
I quite like that.
I'm just going to start calling it Norwich.
Norwich.
We're going
Yes.
to Norwich. I love it.
Yeah. I think one thing he said, I know what he meant in there. He said, he's hoping for a top 10 or bottom 10 finish. What he means is a top 10. No, a top 10 finish, but the bottom end of a top 10 finish. So like 9th or 10th
right,
is what he's hoping for.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm guessing is what he meant there. But yeah. So he's very similar, slightly more optimistic than me and you. So we're like 12th to 14th. Tim's 9th, 10th. I think that's what he's going for there.
I don't think that's too much to ask, to be fair.
Look, it might be one of them that's a bit of a stretch, but who knows? We will wait and see.
Now the next one is our favourite steward,
Laurie. It's another video, this one as well.
Hello, my name's Laurie. I'm a steward at the Macron stand at the Stoke at Wrexham. My expectations this year of Wrexham being in the Championship was to consolidate the league, stay there, learn from the experience that we're going to gain throughout the season against former Premier League clubs, the likes of Southampton, Norwich, Ipswich. Looking at the players that we brought in this season, it took a couple of games for them to settle in, and now 9 games in, we're holding, I think it's 15th place, which is not bad. The players now that Phil Parkinson brought in are really started to gel, and they do look like a championship team. It's bringing a lot of hope and expectation that we can consolidate the league this year, and don't want to go pushing the boat a bit, hoping for playoff or automatic promotion to the Premier League, but that'll be a bonus. Just got to keep going, keep learning from what we do, and take it each step as it comes.
I like that. Taking each step as it comes and learning by every single game that we're having at the moment.
Which we are, I think.
We're gonna learn from our mistakes. The team are. They're gonna learn by their mistakes and what have you, and all that kind of stuff. So I agree with Laurie, and I think I do think this season is about consolidating. I know people don't like that word consolidating, but I think we have to be realistic. And as much as I'm still talking. As much as it would be great for us to promote to Premier League, I think it would be, I hate to say it, but I think it'd be disastrous. I think it would literally, like some people have said, it'd be great if we got promoted to the Premier League. I wouldn't care if we went straight back down. And it's like, what?
Yeah,
That's a bit silly, because the way that people see us at the moment, see Wrexham, is they think we're a joke sometimes. Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, Hollywood FC, da-da-da-da-da. If we went up to the Premier League and came straight back down the next season, then it would just make a mockery of everything. So I think, as much as it would be great to get on that pitch again at the end of the season, I would be very, very happy with, like I've said, mid-table and
I think consolidating's the wrong word sometimes because I understand what everyone means when they say consolidating. I think it's just a case of
getting comfy.
I think it's the season isn't about consolidation for me. It always gives the impression that the players are gonna try a bit. And we're just going to... I think for me, what you're fighting for is retaining your place in the Championship. That's how I like to look at it, because I've sort of ditched consolidation from my vocabulary now. Excuse me. I've sort of ditched that word because I don't think it... I'm not sure it's the right word I personally want to use, because I think because the players are fighting week in, week out. But to use the word consolidation sometimes sounds like they're not, because they're just happy being in the league. So I think what they're doing is they're fighting to retain their place in the Championship. That's how I've started to think about it. Okay. I think that for me, I think that's yeah. Anyway, another video. Christian.
Hi Sean, hi Ryan, Barada Pawb, it's Christian here from Caigurle. At the beginning of the season, what were my thoughts? I think once we just won promotion, I didn't think we'd have a chance, to be fair. I was expecting anything above 21st and I'd have been more than happy. I did predict that we'd spend about 30 million and I was quite wowed. My socks were blown off really by the signings that we made. Windass was a phenomenal coup, getting in for free. I did then think mid-table-ish. I thought 12th, yeah, we'll be looking good. I've reflected a bit since. We're 9 games in. I'm encouraged now that we're starting getting new players playing. It's looking good, but last year we were getting 1-0 wins. I think this year it's your 1-alls, draws. So obviously, what is it, 23 games, we can't draw them all. That's relegation sort of fodder. I think we will pick up some wins along the way at home. So I'm still aiming around the 16th position. Anyway, good luck, you're doing a cracking job. Oh, and for those who are interested, I'm 21st in the league, Ryan's 24th.
Thanks for that, Christian.
That's my favourite bit of the video.
Thank you for letting everyone know that. Yes, brilliant.
Love that. Thank you for putting him in his place, Christian.
Thank you. No, I think that's quite fair. He's gone. I think he's sort of settled on 16th,
which is not too shabby.
It is not. I think again you're retaining that place in the league. I'd be more than happy with that. You know, we are getting all the players that we've signed playing finally, and yeah, I think that's probably fair. I would, like I keep saying, I would just take being in the success for me is being in the Championship next season. Mm-hmm. It is as simple as that for me. What is success for, you know, if somebody asks what is success, still being here next year.
I think you'll find that's kind of a lot of people's opinion, I think, so.
Yeah, 100%. Well, thank you for everyone who contributed to that. It's much appreciated. It really is.
So a bit of correspondence.
Yeah, correspondence catch up. Let's get caught up with everything because we thought it was the perfect week to do that. Do you want to go first or second?
So we've had an email from a guy called Tyler. He says, "Hi, my name is Tyler Tinsley. I have been a fan for a while now, and I am a season ticket holder at Wrexham. I was wondering what you are thinking about the Jay Rodriguez situation, as he probably won't play unless in a cup game. He is rumoured to be getting paid a lot while not playing. Do you think he still has a future at the club? I doubt so with Windass, Broadhead, O'Brien and maybe Rathbone. When he is back, it's quite an interesting situation. I would like your opinion on. Thanks. Come on, you Reds."
Yeah, I have said this quite openly that I don't think this is going to happen, by the way, but I am very interested to see Jay Rodriguez in a Wrexham shirt in the Championship. I would love to see that happen because And I know a lot of people will think I'm mad for saying that, but I genuinely would, because he's played his whole career in either the Championship or the Premier League. When we brought him in, we brought him into League One. So we took a tiger out of the jungle and we put him in the zoo. Sort of thing, which he'd never been in a zoo, but or the circus. We put him out of the jungle into the circus,
yeah.
right? And he never really, it's when you take a player of a high profile that's played in the Premier League and played in the Championship, and you drop him somewhere like League One, whether that is his level or not, he has a profile of a player from higher divisions. So the attention he is going to get during games is going to be elevated, and he's going to be marked tighter. He's going to have more men on him. He's not going to have the space. He's not going to have time to do what he wants to do. And that may come across detrimentally to people's opinions of his performances during that time. In the Championship, he is nothing special. He is the same as he is another Championship player, and he will not get that same attention, and he will have a little bit more freedom to play the way that he wants to play. So I look, for me, I wouldn't want to see him leave the club without trying it. But I don't think all of that being said, I don't think he has any future at Wrexham at all.
I find that sad, though.
Well, yeah, it's a sad for every time it happens, and
I just feel like he hasn't been given a chance.
A little bit, yes, and that's sort of my point, because now we're back in the jungle.
Yeah. We're
in the jungle that is the Championship, and that is his bread and butter. That's his home, and that's, he knows how to play here. So I would be sad to see him not getting a chance, but how does he get a chance? He's not in the squad. He's not in the league squad.
Has he been named in the squad?
No, he hasn't. So, I don't know how there is any sort of future for Jay at Wrexham at all. I would not be surprised in seeing him wave goodbye in January, or maybe towards the at the end of the season. I just can't see. I think once Parky's made a decision to go one way, it's very rare that he backtracks and goes back. So I just can't see it happening, Tyler. But thank you very much for your message. But I wish I could be more positive in for Jay. But it
is what it is.
It sort of is, yes. Email from Linda. Enjoyed the pod. She said, I'm getting worried about my ability to see a game in person at the racecourse due to the current slow progress in the building of the Kop. Is it equally as difficult to get tickets for away games?
It's a bit difficult asking us because we're season ticket holders, so we get priority.
We fall into a different bracket to someone like you would, Linda. So you basically 70% of the tickets for away games go to me and Sean. Not us personally.
We get all of them.
People like us, season ticket holders. There's only a 30% that then get reallocated to members. So there's two windows of when you can buy tickets. Season tickets first, members second. So for us, every game that we have wanted to go to, the only time we've missed out on tickets was in League Two, where we missed out. We wanted to go to Tranmere and they sold out, and even though we were there on the site. Bradford we wanted to go to, they sold out, and we were. Since that, we have got every single ticket that we've wanted to. All of League One, all of the Championship so far, we've got tickets for. So you would be in the 30% bracket, which would be released slightly later than the others. It's a lottery, really, isn't it?
I think when the new stand has been built, it will be easier. And I think our advice probably would be just sit tight and wait for that to happen, because I think the ticket situation, it won't be like really, really easy, but it'll be a lot easier than it is at the moment, because obviously there is only a certain amount of seats in the place. So, yeah, I would say sit tight and wait for that to happen. It's not that long away, really, that they've said it's going to be completed. So, yeah, it's quite difficult.
It is. Just another thing on tickets while we're here. We had we were talking to Jay about this, who's obviously in America, and I asked about because obviously we're season ticket holders and we're local. You know, we heard about the international allocation that was given for home games, but we haven't really heard about it recently. So I thought the best thing to do is ask an international fan rather
Somebody
than
who's been here quite a lot.
Yeah. So I asked him about that, and he said we haven't had any tickets set aside since the first few weeks of last season. They did away with basically an international allocation. We have to enter the ballot just like everybody else. So for the international fans, for me, I know there was lots of moaning about an international allocation, even though there was only 75 tickets for an international fans. The problem, now they've sort of scrapped that and done away with it. I think the difficult thing there is if you're coming from the States or Canada or Australia, how do you plan a trip around around a game when you have no idea whether you're going to get a ticket or not? I suppose that would be the case because tickets would only get released. I don't know. Anyway, I think with the international allocation, if you knew you were coming, you were almost guaranteed a ticket, weren't you? Because there's 75, and I'm not sure we were selling out 75 international tickets every game. So I think you could plan a trip for a certain time, knowing there was going to be a game on, knowing that you were 99% sure to get 1, 2, 3, how many tickets you wanted from that international allocation. But the fact that they've now done away with that, you're planning a trip with without really knowing whether you're going to get to a game or not. So it is one of them. It might, for a lot of international fans, it might now have to be sit tight and wait for the cop, maybe.
Which is exactly what I said.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Another message. We've had Samuel Ravenscourt Gonzalez. Wow, what a name.
Ravenscroft.
What did I say? Ravenscourt.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Samuel Ravenscroft Gonzalez. Sort of sounds made up. That name.
So it sounds regal.
Yes, Spanish regal.
Are you regal?
Do you,
Are you part of the Spanish monarchy?
It's the son of a English king and Spanish queen.
Gonzalez. It might not be Spanish though.
No, I'm not. I've just picked country. Samuel doesn't have to be English, does it? But
no,
you know
true.
what I mean.
Okay, anyway. Hi, guys. I really like your content. I'm a Wrexham fan myself, and I hope you guys enjoy the season just as much as I am at the moment up the town. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, so am I.
I'm loving it.
Yeah. Wasn't a question in there. I just wanted to read it out.
No, I know. But yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah, I'm loving it. We're all loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it.
Loving it like this.
I knew.
Is it loving it like this or loving it like that? Loving it like that. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Hi, my name is Federico. I'm 36 years old and I'm Italian. I live near Milan and I've been following Wrexham for a few years. Thanks to the Disney Plus series, I've become passionate about the team. I decided to start a supporters club, Wrexham Club Milano Dragons, with supporters from Milan and all over northern Italy. I started listening to your podcast, and although I struggle a bit with the English language, I'm hooked. I really liked you and your wife. I use subtitles and a translator to help me with the language, but I'd like to improve my English. I'd be very happy if you could help me get a local reputation. I don't know who you think we are that we can get you any sort of local reputation. If I can, I'd like to come to Wrexham between August and September to see a match. Let me know. Congratulations on what you do. Thank you very much, Federico.
It's now October.
It's now October. This is how bad we've been with correspondence. So, so Federico, best thing to do, go to Instagram, Wrexham_Milano_Dragons. Milano's Milano. He's got just under 200 followers when I looked the other day. So
I love that badge.
Yeah,
Their logo.
It's building up a little bit. So give him a follow.
Have you followed? Have we followed him?
We do follow him.
Good.
Yes, we
Good,
do.
I'm glad.
100%.
And we apologise for it's mainly Ryan's English that you have to worry about.
Yeah, I'm not. Mine's very.
I have to have subtitles when I'm listening to him as well. So.
I'm very Wrexham. Sean's nondescript travelling sort of accent, haven't you? Not like as in because she's lived in quite a few places.
I've lived in quite a few places.
You sort of what I've learned from speaking to certain other people. You've got a very army brat accent.
I do have an army brat accent. Yeah.
Where you can't really pin it down to anywhere.
Some people think I sound Welsh. Some people think I sound like I'm from London.
Yeah.
It's very bizarre.
Yeah.
But I am Welsh. I was born here. I just happened to move away when I was 6 weeks old. Anyway,
I'm going to read this one. I know it's your turn.
I've just seen the word NFL, so you crack on.
I hope you enjoyed your international break by watching your NFL New York Giants find success against my Philadelphia Eagles. Thank you to you and Sean for welcoming us all into all the details of Wrexham
What did I tell you about the English?
Yeah. That's Eric from Alameda.
Where's Alameda?
Is it San Fran?
I've never heard of Alameda.
No. Do you know what, Eric? Did I enjoy it more than anything?
Did they win by any chance?
Yes, they did. It was great. The fact that it was against the Eagles. And Jackson Dart, I think, is the saviour. He is the absolute saviour of the Giants. He looked fantastic against the Eagles. I think he's a huge talent, and I'm really excited to watch him for the rest of the season. You can just stop now.
Can I say, I feel like you've got a bit of an obsession with the Philadelphia Eagles since Rob became the owner of Wrexham.
No. So it's important to sort of to stress this. It's got nothing to do with Rob. Absolutely nothing. So the Giants' main sort of like rivals are the Eagles and the Cowboys. Okay, they're the two rivals. That has always been the case. That is nothing to do with Rob, that he supports an absolutely stupid football team.
Eric supports them. Don't be so mean.
Well, Eric supports a stupid team as well.
We've just lost a subscriber.
No. Look, I was very excited by it. Look, in all seriousness, the Eagles are very good at the moment. So for a team like mine to turn them over when we are relatively poor, that it makes it feel a little bit more special, I think. And like I said, Jackson Dart looks so good that I am really excited.
For stifling a yawn.
But I'm really excited for the rest of the season. It looks really good. So
this is a Wrexham podcast.
Yeah, I know. But shout out to Saquon Barkley, absolute Judas. That one was for you, I think. So yeah,
straight over my head. Anyway, so should we talk about the international? Thank you very much to everybody.
Should we do an NFL podcast? We could get you into that and start that.
Christ, no.
Okay.
I have watched NFL.
Yeah.
I think you were watching it the other day. I can't remember who. Well, you were obviously watching the Giants, or you were just watching it. And it's like rugby. I hate the tackling and all. I know the rules are not
nothing like it, but whatever.
No, but it's all very. It's too tactile for me. It's too it's too rough. I don't like that sort of thing. So no,
okay.
We will not get into football. So let's talk about the international roundup. So, as much as it pains me to say, Wrexham,
not Wrexham.
Wales didn't just lose to England, but I think we played really badly.
I'm not sure we did,
We lost 3-0 in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, look, I think the first half was poor. I think the second half was better and it showed a little bit of progression. I'm not sure where I'm at with it at the moment. Craig Bellamy very much said that he wanted this game, and he was sort of saying to the press, where do we want to be? You've got to put yourself up against, the best. and the reason he said he wanted to do that is he wanted to see where his squad was at the moment. And I think he got a clear indication of that last Thursday of where the squad was. Look, wasn't the result anyone wanted. A few people questioning about whether it was detrimental to the squad to be put in that position. But literally tonight, we're playing Belgium in a World Cup qualifier. So, I don't see that it being to our detriment playing teams like England. A win tonight against Belgium puts us top of the group with 6 games having been played. We're currently sitting in third. I would take a draw from tonight. I'd be more than happy with that. Look, it wasn't ideal. Losing 3-0 to England, to hear all the chatter about losing to our B team, our C team. But I would say the Welsh fans did all of Wales an absolute credit because they were just so loud throughout the whole game, singing, cheering. Lots of videos I've seen online. I saw the Fearless in Devotion lads. They were there at Wembley. Look. Great, and I wish I could have gone. But
I would like to go to a Wales game.
Yeah,
I really would. And I feel my favourite part of a Wales game is the bit. I wish they do this at the Wrexham game. Is the national anthem.
Yeah,
I absolutely love the national anthem.
So you should.
I can't sing it.
No,
like you and Alfie know it.
Well, that should be a goal for anyone who is Welsh. Everyone who is Welsh should know the national anthem.
Yeah, but with you went to a Welsh-speaking school, as did
Forget
Alfie.
that. Forget
no,
that.
Listen,
this is day one. This is day one. Go out and learn. Forget what. Don't blame your history on whether you know the national anthem. Just go, right, okay, I don't know it. Today is day one. I'm going to go and learn it. Okay, and then give yourself 6 months, give yourself a month, whatever you want to do. But what you don't want to do is in 5 years be sitting here going, I never went to a Welsh school, so I don't know the national anthem. When you've literally recognised it now, so put it right now.
Oh, he's so mean, isn't he?
It's just a fact. I don't agree. If for someone to stand up and say I'm Welsh and I'm proud to be Welsh, well, that for me is a very important thing to go and learn the national anthem. End of. Sorry,
I didn't hear any of that. What did
no,
you say?
I know, weird that, isn't it? It's almost selective, this hearing problem. Look, Issa Kabore, Burkina Faso, beat Sierra Leone 1-0. He played the full game, played very well. USA drew with 1-1 with Ecuador. Canada lost to Australia the other night as well. Obviously, there was loads more games, but that seems to be our core audience that we've just covered there. So we'll just stick with them for now. Quick one about the Joey Jones mural.
Oh my God! If you haven't seen it, go on to.
Well,
are you going to put a picture of it?
I'll put a picture up on screen now, so everyone can see it. I'll pull that from Wayne's Twitter. I'm sure he won't mind. I'll credit him on the picture or whatever. But
Wayne didn't do it.
No, but Wayne posted the picture.
Yeah, maybe credit the person who actually did it though as well.
Yes, so it's a guy called Paul Curtis who actually did it.
It's absolutely phenomenal.
It is. It is better than I thought it would be.
Realistic.
It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. And
sort of makes you a bit emotional looking at it, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that is literally the place where we come out of the ground. So yeah, look, I'm excited to see it. I haven't seen it in person, and Wayne did say he said it's better in person than it is on a photo,
which is
hard to believe because it looks
amazing.
so good. I am really excited to see it. But yeah, so if you're watching us on YouTube, it will have just come up on the screen. You would have seen it. If you're listening as a podcast, just go to watch this video on YouTube
and subscribe.
Subscribe, and then you'll be able to see the Joey Jones mural.
I think if you can get down there and go and look at it in person as well. I think it's just. I can't wait to see it.
No, I'm excited.
I think it is. I think it's amazing. I just absolutely love it. It's so realistic and everything. We're going on to the game now.
Yeah.
But I would just like to finish the correspondence section.
Yeah, of course.
So it's Ryan's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
He is 44.
I am 44,
You're
yes.
44 years old. You're getting up there, aren't you?
Yeah, I am getting up there.
So I would like everybody to wish him a happy birthday. And I'll be working. He'll be at home.
Yeah, I got a day off. Yeah,
Got a day off. I don't have a day off.
No, I am more than happy. It's weird, and people think it sounds horrible. It's not. I really enjoy being on my own. And that sounds like I'm going. It's not that I don't enjoy being with people.
Because he's got such a needy wife.
I just enjoy. I do quite enjoy being on my own. So that's my little birthday present to myself.
So if I had the day off, you would be a bit disappointed.
Don't know, really.
Oh.
No, not at all. Not at all. As I said, I enjoy your company and our son's company. Of course I do.
I think you enjoy Alfie's company probably a little bit more because you've got a bit more in common with him, haven't you?
Anyway, let's move on. But I do like being on my own. And that's nothing. People go, oh, that's really sad. It's not sad.
I think it's an only child thing.
Possibly is.
Because Alfie's like that.
Yeah, it is. And
I'm not like that at all.
No. I know, but I do. I like a few hours on my own.
Yeah.
I really do. It's
you
my
get
own
that
company.
before you go to work on an afternoon.
I do, yeah. Look, it's one game coming up this week, guys. Do you want to go first?
Yes, because I'm very excited about it.
Go on.
Okay, so we have got on the 18th of October, which is a Saturday. It's our 10th league game of the season, and we are playing away at the the Bet365 Stadium against Stoke City. Their capacity is humongous. It's 30,800. Oh my God. 30,089. Like Ryan mentioned earlier on, it's about an hour away, about 45. It is 45. I always do that, don't I? It is 43 miles away, which is roughly an hour, depending on traffic.
Yes.
So they were founded in 1863. Yeah, notice your mistake there. So they actually finished 18th in the championship last season on 51 points.
Just a quick point about that. They've for the last sort of 5 or 6 seasons, they've been between 14th and 18th. That's where they've sort of been. Yeah.
Mark Robins took over as manager on January the 1st, 2025, and they looked much improved since the summer.
Do you remember who Mark Robins used to manage before he went to Stoke? He was a manager of a team when we played against them.
The name rings a bell, but I can't think of the two.
Coventry. So when we beat Coventry in the FA Cup, he was the manager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is their 8th straight season in the Championship since they were relegated from the Premier League in 2018 after spending 10 straight seasons in the top flight. They have finished between, like Ryan just said, they finished between 14th and 18th for each of the last Championship season, last 8 Championship seasons.
I got to be honest with you. I forgot that I'd actually written that fact.
Is it not a fact?
No, it is a fact.
Oh, but you've just said it.
But I went, weirdly, they finished between 14th and 18th in the last however many seasons. I forgot I'd actually written it in the notes. So it sort of makes me and you look a bit mental for different reasons now. But sorry, carry on.
So the last game with them was the FA Cup round in round 3. Oh, I really can't get my words out today. I don't know
it's not that, it's you can't read. So the fact that your ear isn't working, are your eyes? That's the big question.
Well, I've got to go and get my eyes tested as well.
I think we might have a problem there as
well.
Although
my eyes were actually all right when I did the eye test thing. Okay. So, yeah, right, but I still got to go and test them. Anyway, the last game that we played with them was the FA Cup 3rd round in January 2015. And the Premier League versus National League, which is absolutely just mental.
I was there. So I was there. Me and my dad.
Was it a home game?
No, it was away. So me and my dad went on the bus.
We've talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about this last time.
I was going to say, because I can't remember you. Well, Alfie would have been 3.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah, me and my dad went on the bus. We went 1-0 up, 73rd minute. We ended up losing 3-1. They scored 3 in the last 10 minutes, but phenomenal atmosphere for that sort of 10 minutes while we were 1-0 up late in the game. But yeah, it was. Yeah, I remember that fondly. It was good.
Was it the same stadium that we're going to?
It was, yes.
Oh,
yeah.
So you're, yeah. Oh, I like going to grounds that you've never been to, like together.
Yeah.
So it'll just be something new for me and Alfie then.
Yes.
Anyway, so the last league games were 2001-2002 season. We lost 1-0 home and away. Their nickname is the Potters, I'm assuming because Stoke has a very rich history in pottery.
Yeah, it's very correct.
Thank you.
I couldn't have put it more
I
succinctly.
deduced that really well, haven't I?
You did.
I did. I'm so
like I
clever.
say, I couldn't have put it more succinctly and then you put it.
They play in red and white stripes. They drew 1-1 with Blackburn on Saturday the 4th of October, which was their last game before the international break. They have drawn their last 3 games in a row.
Sound familiar?
Yeah. Currently 5th in the championship on 15 points. They've won 4, drawn 3 and lost 2. So predictions for this one. I'm going to let you go first.
Okay, I'll go. I'm so tempted to go 1-1.
Do you know what? I was going to do 1-1.
Because we've drawn the last 3 1-1, and I sort of have this weird feeling it's going to be 4 in a row 1-1s. But
4 in a row, 1-1.
I don't know. This sounds such bad, such bad English. That, but I'm going to go for 2-1 Wrexham. I'm going to go like it's looking like it's going to finish 1-1, and then in the last minute, someone's going to score.
I'm not going to go for a clean sheet.
No.
Because that just doesn't seem to be our bag at the moment.
No. 5-1?
Yeah, 7-0. No, I'm joking.
That is a clean sheet.
I know it is. I was joking.
You absolute fool.
Anyway, I'm going to go... I'm going to go 1-1.
Oh,
I feel
double duped me there.
No, because I don't want to do a clean sheet. So if I wasn't going to do a clean sheet, I would have gone 2-1.
Yeah,
but I don't want to be really stupid and go 3-1.
I feel like you try and trick me in these scenarios here. It's like you put up a wall. You trumped it.
I do it so
well.
well.
So you did. You trumped it. You put this wall up, just completely trumped me.
I do it so well, though, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
I've had years of practice, darling.
You big trumper. Look, if you do want to support the show, you can do. And the way that you do that is you visit buymeacoffee.com/me the wife. You purchase 1, 2, 3, 10 coffees for us, whatever you want. If you want to support the show, it is massively appreciated to everyone who does that.
If you would like to support the show for free, then all you need to do, if you can tell we watch YouTube videos, can't you? That's what I wanted to say. If you'd like to support the show for free, you can head over. If you're listening to this as a podcast, you can head over to our YouTube channel and subscribe and click the bell so that you get notified when we have released any stuff on our channel. And if you are watching this as a video and you are yet to subscribe, then again click the subscribe button, because you would not understand how much those subscribes and likes actually help us. So yeah.
Another way that you can really help us out for completely free, if you are listening as a podcast, look at the bottom of the description. There is a link. That link allows you to vote for us in the Football Content Awards for Best Podcast. Football League, Best Podcast, Football League. We've been shortlisted with another 14 podcasts from all around the UK. We're really excited about it. We'd love your vote. If you're watching us on YouTube, it is also in the description. Have a little look and you will find that link. Just click on it and find Best Podcast. I think it says vote now on the page.
Yes, and you can vote as many times as you like.
Yeah, just a little note. If you want to vote, if you want to spend the next 2 days just continuously voting, we're not telling you to do that, but you know,
if you'd like to take a holiday from work just to sit there and vote for us,
more than happy if you want to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you would like to get in touch, you can comment on any YouTube video that we have posted. You can click contact the show on podcast if that's where you listen to us. Also, we have Blue Sky, X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and also you can email us at methewife and wrexhamafc@gmail.com.
Quick shout out for Dragon Chat. So it's a mental health peer support group. They run 2 weekly Zoom calls. One is on a Monday at 8 p.m. and that is for women. The other is on Thursday at 7 p.m. and that is for men. Best way to find out how to get on them calls, if you go to the Wrexham AFC website, go to the communities tab, scroll to health and you'll find Dragon Chat in there. Alternatively, all the details of how to get on the calls are in the description of this and every video that we've ever done on YouTube. Also, they meet in person in the Dragon Chat room at the Miners Project from 1 p.m. For every Saturday home game and 6:15 for the midweek games.
And as mentioned last week, you do not have to have a ticket to go to the football game. If you, oh God, I sounded dead off then. The football game. You don't have to have a ticket. You don't have to have a ticket to go to the match. To obviously go to the Dragon Chat meetings at all.
No.
Everybody's welcome. So if you feel like you need it, or you just want to chat with somebody about anything, then head down there and you will be welcomed with open arms.
You will indeed. Look, quiz time. Okay.
Sorry, am I meant to be excited? Woohoo!
Is that wall going up again? It is the championship season so far. Okay, that's the quiz this week.
This is going to go bad.
So league, unless otherwise stated. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
We play cup games as well, so
Oh,
this is
of
the
course.
league. Yes, yeah. Okay.
Yes, big gulp. 'Cause I'm going to do terrible on this, I can just say.
Are you ready? Just 5 this week. Okay. How many penalties have we had this season? Is it 0, 1, 2, or 3?
Well, I know we've had them in the cup game.
That's why I said in the league.
I know. I'm just trying to deduce.
Deduce away.
I've used that twice. I'm going to say, I feel like we haven't had any in the league, you know.
Okay.
0.
0. Wrong. First goal of the season at Southampton. Kiefer Moore got brought down. Josh Windass scored the penalty.
Oh, God, of course he did.
That is the only penalty we have had in the league this season.
That was close.
I mean, to be fair, all of the answers that I gave you as options were close to the actual answer. So, yeah. Question 2. Our first win of the season came away at Millwall. Kiefer Moore put us 1-0 up, but after a long delay due to Danny Ward's injury, who scored our second in the 108th minute?
Do we not get any options?
You do not.
Oh, no options. Oh,
You know all the players, so I mean...
I do. I'm going to say Lewis O'Brien.
You would be correct, my dear. It was Lewis O'Brien. Yes, so that is 1 from 2.
Thank you.
Well done. I didn't even say anything that was thank you worthy.
Well, you just look the way you looked at me.
Was that like there was a thank you?
Yeah.
Those are well done.
I've known you that long. I know. You
Just
don't
anticipating it.
You
Just
don't have to
anticipating
say
it.
anything. It's just the look.
Question 3. Out of our 14 goals, have we scored more left-footed goals, right-footed goals, or headers?
Headers.
Oh, do you know what? If I got that question, I think that would be my shotgun reaction.
Oh, so it's wrong then?
It is wrong, yeah. So it's right-footed goals. So we've scored 6 right-footed goals, 5 headers, and 3 left-footed goals. So yeah, I probably, you answered it so snap that I think if I'd have answered it snap, but I've learnt to sort of take time and reflect on answers before shouting them out. So yeah.
Massive roll eye. Eye roll.
Massive roll eye. Question 4. As I said, we've scored 14 league goals this season. How many of those have been scored from inside the box?
For Christ's sake, what's with no options?
Well, it's 14. How many out of 14? I'm not,
Read the question again, sorry.
Of course I can.
Inside the box. Yeah,
As I said... Okay.
Inside the box.
How many of the 14 have been scored inside the box?
3.
What? So we've scored 11 goals from outside the box.
All right, 10 then. Because Josh Windas's goal was outside the box. I'm going to say 9.
You're going for 9.
You know when you do that little face that, that. Don't do that because it looks like you're going to hit me.
So you're going for 9. 9 out of 14.
Yeah.
It's 14. All of them have been from inside the box.
I thought Josh Windass scored from outside the box, though.
Go and have a look if you want. They're all inside the box. Name me one that was outside the box.
Oh, do you know what I think I'm thinking of?
What?
When he signed with us and everyone was showing me his goal that he scored with another team.
Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
No.
Oh.
So, yeah, all of them have come from inside the box. 5.
I don't like these big, long ones.
We all know that goals win games, but defences win championships, don't we?
Oh, yes.
With that in mind, how many clean sheets have we kept in all competitions this season? That's 12 games, 9 in the league and 3 in the cup. How many clean sheets have we kept?
3.
3. No.
5.
5 clean sheets you're going for.
Millwall was the clean sheet.
Okay.
Norwich was a clean sheet, wasn't it?
I'm not helping
Oh,
you.
yeah, whatever I just said. I can't remember what I said.
5 out of 12 have been clean sheets, yeah?
Yeah.
That is mental. No, that's not correct. It's 2. So, Millwall you had in the bag, yeah, correct. And the only other clean sheet we've kept is when we beat Reading 2-0. Millwall, we beat... Norwich, we beat 3-2. We were 1-0 down at half-time. I don't know where you got the clean sheet from
I don't know, I just... yeah...
I do feel you get, when you're doing badly in a quiz, you get to the last question, you go, I don't care. 5, 12.
29.
Yeah, exactly.
We've
kept 29 clean sheets from 12 games. How about that? How'd you like them apples? Yeah.
I'm going to say it here and now, and I don't know whether you've realised this over the 170 episodes, but I hate quizzes.
It's funny though, isn't it?
If I'm doing well, I love the quiz, but usually it's very, very rare that I do well. So I don't like to look stupid, which is quite often happens to me.
I know you're not stupid. You just need to show them that you're not stupid.
Dave knows I'm not stupid.
Oh.
He probably doesn't, to be fair.
Right, look, thank you for joining us. We have rattled on quite a lot for a week when there's been no game, but yeah, I've enjoyed it. I enjoy these when there's no pressure to talk about the games. Yeah, that's what I find anyway. But anyway, thanks for joining us this week, guys. We'll see you.
Have a lovely birthday tomorrow.
Oh, thank you very much.
Love you lots.
I love you too. Bye.
Bye.